This is Paul Donohue, and it is Monday, February 7th, 2011. As we all work to rebuild our industry, it's vital to pay attention to the power players who shape the market. Here's something different for you. Check out this video with Timothy Geithner. He's our Treasury Secretary, speaking at the World Economic Forum discussing our industry in Davos, Switzerland last week.
Again, even though I think the core of the U.S. financial system is much stronger, and I think the basic framework of reforms we legislated last year with Barney Frank and Chris Dodd leading the charge, is a very strong framework of reforms, addresses the core challenges in our system, but we still have a mess in the housing finance business. It's now almost completely dependent on the government, and we're going to lay out a set of reforms to crowd private capital back into the housing finance business, to dial back the role of the government over time, and leave us with a system that will not be vulnerable to the really tragic, colossal failures, not just in Fannie and Freddie, but more generally in underwriting practices.
So let's decode what he's saying here. First of all, look at the audience. He's speaking to global leaders, economic leaders all over the world. And what he's talking about is the government's role in our economy, and he's reassuring the global financial markets that, number one, our nation's economy will stabilize, it's not going to fail. Number two, that there's been protection practices put in place so that the irresponsible lending practices are not going to be repeated in the future. And number three, this government is going to back out of our financial markets, and they're going to encourage the resurgence of free market capital back into our system. All that stuff's positive, and we have to be ready for it, and we have a role to play. There is trillions of dollars of capital waiting to pour back into our economy. This is going to recover. All the demographics are in place for a massive building boom. Okay? The 30-year fixed rate fully amortized loan hasn't lost its profitability. It's still as profitable as ever. And there are capitalists who really want to invest in it. All we have to do is demonstrate once again that we can produce investment grade product and watch the markets resurge. Watch the capital flow again. All right? So when you go to the street, always make sure that you're serving the best interests of your borrower, and keep in mind that another end user to each product that you develop is the investor. We want our investors massively profitable. We want them bringing capital back into the markets. Investment grade product, folks. That's our charge. That's our mission. Let's go to the marketplace and make this happen.